How are things with you? I mean, aside from having the enemy constantly whispering in your ear. There is that. Nika idly swished the lemonade around, staring into her glass like it held a whirlpool of gifted wisdom. Dashel upgraded his body. He built a new Kia Cell-infused version to match mine. From her tone, Alex couldn't get a bead on how the woman felt about it. Isn't that a good thing? I know he's been a bit recalcitrant about Kia Cell stuff. It is, mostly because he did it without me begging him to do so. I don't know. I've tried so hard to include him in everything about my new world, but there's been this persistent barrier between us I can't seem to breach. Maybe this will knock it down? She abandoned her lemonade ministrations to gaze at Alex, smiling blithely. We'll see. Anyway, what's up? Honestly, Alex was relieved at the change of subject. Relationship advice had never been her strong suit, and Asterian relationships held an extra weirdness to them she hadn't fully sussed out. She activated the full Rasu control map above the data center table and expanded it until it took up nearly the entire office. This is the state of the Civil War as of this morning. Plum is gone now. It is. Emerald had a surprise resurgence and took out Plum's one remaining galaxy over the last few days. This earned Emerald a second visit from the Ymirith Field battle group. Mom is concerned the surviving players are getting stronger, and the impact of our sneaky incursions weaker in turn. Are you concerned about it as well? Oh, certainly. But something else is bugging me. Alex zoomed in the map past the center, toward the distant reaches of Rasu space. We've ignored Stygian since it's so far away, and in particular, since it hasn't made any overt moves. We've been counting our blessings to have one arguably peaceful faction minding its own business, yet none of the other factions have made any moves against it either. I wonder why not. Maybe for the same reason? It's a valid strategy to prioritize attacking those who would attack you before they gain the advantage. True, but some of these factions have been downright belligerent against every rival except this one. She took a quick sip of lemonade. Stygian has Kia Cell, correct? Oh, yes. It plundered the troves we seeded as thoroughly as any of the factions, possibly more than the others, in fact. Oh, now that you mention it, it is a little odd. Stygian haven't been more aggressive. Is it due to it being surrounded on three sides by disparate factions? Don't know. Alex gestured vaguely at the far edge of the map, marked only by an absence of activity. But I've been thinking about that fourth side, and what it could mean. The Erebus Void is there, correct? The Rasu have never expanded their territory in that direction because there's nothing but interstellar void for hundreds of megaparsecs. No resources to plunder or stellar energy to capture, so no reason to hold it. Exactly. I've been studying the shape of Rasu territory and the geographic distribution of the factions. Isn't it interesting how the most aggressive actors are situated well inside Laniakia, farthest from Stygian? I don't know. Is it? Yes, it is. What if they're the most aggressive because they're the most independent-minded? Because they're the farthest from home. Like Jerry, the Rasu we captured early in the conflict, it had wandered off from its brethren and grown a mind of its own. Nika wrenched her gaze away from the map to stare at Alex. You think the Rasu originated in the region Stygian controls? I'm afraid it might be worse than that. I know you can see the flow of Kia Cell. Is there any way you can pull back and observe its flow across the aggregate of space? Across the entirety of Rasu territory at once? Oh, I'm not sure. Nika frowned. I suppose if I used side space and occupied a location far enough removed to be able to view so much territory with my mind's eye, akin to a wide-field telescope? Damn, it makes me dizzy to think about the prospect. I'll come with you. I realize it won't help much, but hey, moral support. Which is very much welcome. I know you enjoy wandering the stars, but existing only as a consciousness in space makes me feel lonely. Nika shivered briefly. Where do you think would be a good spot? Alex unzoomed the map, then pulled out farther, until the map went well beyond Concord space on one side and past the fringes of the shapely supercluster on the other. Her hand came to her chin as she considered the expanse of endless stars and galaxies. She sensed their ebb and flow, their interactions and the empty space in between.
to keep listening to this audiobook. I've left you a link in the description so you can do it, at no cost thanks to Audible's 30-day free trial.